Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from downtown Indy. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And it's a positive start, a gain of 5 to get things going.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Colts first down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
Okay, ready?
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready.
On the give, this is Taylor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 15 yards pick up there. That's good for a Colts first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Flush to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Flush to his right. That's hauled in at the 2.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indy. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On second down, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Richardson going right to the air. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adnan Mitchell His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. One play in the end zone on a long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what in the scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not get that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy. How is he not covered? Or I should say, covered well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A first carry for Tyler Algier. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this done.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Again, it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. That is caught at the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Makes the score Colts 14. Commanders nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, 70 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Commanders 7.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. Complete. This is Mitchell. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now Mitchell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They go play action. Daniels. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 67 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Now it's Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after here coming up. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Commanders 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Crack all 80. Steady.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's to the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 74 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts have taken the lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah.
Wow, you're quick.
At least I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Got it.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Bobcat.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so.
And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, and that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And now it's second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Alec Pierce, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Powering his way forward. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.